Welcome friends to another episode of Cooking with Bob. That's right. On today's menu we're going to attempt to make biscuits and gravy from scratch. Now as you remember, a while back I got the Mountain House biscuits and gravy and they're really hard to find, so I was trying to find a different alternative and a cheaper one to buying the Mountain House products. That way I can have it anytime I want it. So we need to get started. We're going to be using the oven over here to make our biscuit in, so we need to get our biscuit in the oven first before we make our gravy. And I'm just going to simply use just a little Bisquick. You can find this at Wally World. It's like $1. And we're going to use this little bag right here to mix our biscuit in. And it calls for a half cup of water, and as usual I'm going to be winging it. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in there. And half a cup of water. I'm trying to do some math in my head, but you know what? I've been winging it all this time. I don't figure we should go ahead and stop. So go ahead and mix that up in our bag. Now we won't be using all of this. We're just going to be using some of it because this makes 6 big biscuits, and well, there's only one of me, and I don't think we need that many biscuits. Put in a little bit more water, getting a little doughy on me. That should do what we need to do. Okay, the top tray of the oven is what we're going to be using. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to put in a tin foil insert, and you'll see why I'm doing that a little bit later, then you'll understand. So we need to put butter on our insert, that way our biscuits don't stick. That should be enough butter for what we need. And we'll just simply form it in the mold of the tray. Actually, that needs just a little bit. That should do it. Okay, we take our biscuit mix here and work it all the way to one side. Hopefully, there we go. Of the Ziploc, and cut a little bit off there, and we're going to fill that up. There we go. Since I am not going to waste that, we're going to throw that in a Ziploc bag. I might make biscuits later on today. We'll see. Okay. That seems to be nice and flat now. Let's go ahead and throw it in our oven, which has been preheating for, I want to say, about 20 minutes or so while I was getting the fire pit heated up. There, put that on, and the lid. And we are using Sterno today as our heat source. Okay, let's get started on our next project. We have to start making our gravy. So the first thing on the agenda is we need to find where the hell I put sausage. And that is to fry up some sausage. And I've already got all these cut to proportion. And of course, I will put the ingredients down in the description box so you can duplicate this recipe if it turns out okay. Because like usual, I'm winging it. We got our sausage right here. Go ahead and place this on our Dakota fire pit. Start the frying process, which will not take long. Okay, we're up to a nice golden brown on our sausage. The next thing on the list is we're going to pull the sausage out and put it on this napkin for future use. We're going to keep the crunchies in there. You'll see why in a minute. Okay. Now we're going to put in a little butter, and not that one. We'll use this butter. I think we might get some rain today. We're going to melt the butter down. This is where things get interesting and you have to be kind of pay attention. So once we get our butter melted down, which ain't going to take long, kind of hate it when it does that. Next, we're going to mix our flour in, and we're going to stir it in with the butter until it turns to a kind of a brown color. Combine those two together. Then next, we're going to add our milk. Now, what I do with my milk, it looks like it had a little explosion in the Ziploc. That's not good. Go ahead and pour our milk in. Okay. Now, we just wait because we got to thicken the ingredients up. It's going to take a while. It's starting to thicken up now, so what we need to do is start breaking up little clumps of flour and butter and mix them in. Our gravy is starting to thicken up quite nicely, actually. A little test. Not bad. We're going to go ahead and re-add our sausage. And we're going to mix in a little pepper here. I'm going to go with 2 pepper, and 1 salt for now. And we might add a little salt later, we'll see. Back on the fire we go, and we're just going to mix all this together. It would appear the air raid sirens are going off. We could be under attack. Okay, the longer you leave this on, the thicker it's going to get. I'm really happy with the consistency we got right now. So, it is time to see if our biscuit is done. Oh yes, definitely. You'd think I would learn after a while, huh? Okay, now I'm going to show you why I left the tin foil on here. It is burning my hands as we speak. That is a lot freaking biscuit there. You know what? I think I'm going to add that little bit more butter. What the heck? You never have enough butter. There we go. We're simply going to dump our gravy on there. Okay, basically what we done here is we used a tin foil that was inside the oven, plate, split our biscuit open, dropped a little extra butter in there. Now for the all-important taste test. Let's see how it tastes. That's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. I could probably use a little less biscuit and more gravy, but as usual, I'm winging it, and I think it came out pretty darn good. That is definitely one good-sized serving right there. All right, friends, there you go. Biscuits and gravy, made it from scratch, and all the ingredients will be down in the description box. Comments are more than welcome. Like always, friends, thanks for watching.